Snap taken by Shador, fakes the pitch, rolls the pocket, throws in a cutback into the end zone. Touchdown, touchdown, Colorado. Mikey Harrison.
Well, there's the Buffaloes' only touchdown for the second game in a row. Mikey Harrison had a touchdown for the Buffaloes, but they get beat 42-6 in their Pac-12 conference opener here in Eugene, Oregon. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Buffalo Stampede. Voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson, Coach Gary Barnett. Well, 3-0, now sitting at 3-1. Lessons learned here at Outsa Stadium.
Well, the good news is Mikey Harrison's on a touchdown binge and point-scoring binge. That's the one good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we got a dose of humble pie today, and deservedly so. We did not perform very well, especially up front on either side of the ball. We struggled getting any kind of offense going. We couldn't run the football. Oregon was a complete football team today. They came out playing like they really wanted to win this game and make a point, and they did.
Buffaloes end up with just under 200 yards of total offense. Shador Sanders' numbers, pedestrian today. Well, Gary, there wasn't a lot of time out there, and when he did have a little bit of time, there was great coverage downfield. There was a lot of things he was fighting out there.
You know, it just looked like one team was much more ready to play this football game than the other.
Yeah.
And frankly, you know, we've got to improve if we're going to be a top 20 football team. We didn't play like a top 20 football team. We played the number 10 ranked team in the country, and they looked like the number 10. So it's just we're playing a different level now, Mark, and we've got to get ready to play. As it's good, we got a good look at what a top 10 team looks like. Now we got to play like a top 10 team if we're going to beat those guys.
You know, there was talk about the two quarterbacks being Heisman candidates. Bo Nix's numbers were off the charts, looked very, very good in this one. Tackling was another issue in this ball game. I thought Oregon was a very sure tackling team. The Buffalo struggled out here.
We did struggle tackling, and part of it was that their running backs are really good. We struggled tackling those guys, but they tackled really well. This is the third straight week we played a good tackling team, by the way.
Buffaloes fall 42-6. Afterward, here at Outsa Stadium, we heard from head coach Coach Prime Sanders.
Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Celebrate responsibly.
It's a good old-fashioned butt kicking. We lost offensively, defensively, as well as special teams. That fake punt kind of got them really rolling, and they didn't stop. Defensively, they presented some things that I guess we just couldn't get around. We couldn't advance the ball, rushing or throwing the ball as well. Seemed like they had our number. You can't wipe the slate clean. You got to watch the film and evaluate players that weren't in position, that didn't do the job that we expected. You evaluate players, you evaluate coaches, you evaluate everything when it's a game of that nature. And you had no opportunity to win, period, from the kickoff on. People around the country would say this is what they needed to humble themselves. We wasn't arrogant or whatever. We're confident people. If our confidence offends your insecurity, that's a problem with you. It's not us. We expect to do well. We expect to play well. We expect to win every game we step out there. We expect to practice to perfection and go out there and execute the things that we practice. We just didn't do it today. You don't always have to get your butt kicked to learn. You can win and learn. It's not just the kids. The coaches are accountable too. We are all accountable. Let's start with me. We're accountable for this. It's not just the kids. You get your butt up and let's go. We ain't got time to have no pity party. There's nobody walking around the locker room with napkins and tissues. Get your butt up. Let's get on that plane. Let's go. We got work to do.
There's the head coach, Coach Prime, after the Buffs fall 42-6 as they lose their Pac-12 conference opener. Here against number 10 Oregon. We continue with Coach Gary Barnett. All right, defense. There's work to be done here. We knew that coming in here, but it was exposed in this ballgame, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did, Mark. We got exposed in linebacker coverage. We got exposed a little bit up front. I don't know if we made a play from the interior two defensive linemen.
Yeah.
And we had struggled tackling today. So that combination, they were able to throw the ball on us whenever they wanted. You know, coaches have got to figure out some answers here and may have to create some answers. But right now, that's got to change for us to have a chance the rest of this league.
And then now the question becomes, how does a team react to something like this? When you get dominant like this, you know, what do you look for that next week from your team?
I look for a really ticked-off football team, for a team that's not going to let that happen again, and that usually comes from leadership. And, you know, this team's full of a lot of guys who play a lot of football. I'm sort of eager to see who's going to step up and be the leaders of this football team. It's easy to lead when you're winning.
Yeah.
Let's see who leads when they're losing.
Right, exactly right. Now the Buffs get ready. They've got not a top 10 team, but a top 5 team in the country coming to town. Next week, early game, 10 a.m. the kickoff. You got number 5 USC. So what we saw here today, very good football team. What we see next week, top 5, great football team potential.
Heisman Trophy winner.
That's right.
Not candidate.
Yes.
Winner from last year. So, yeah, it's a big boy league right now. This Pac-12 is as good as, it's probably the best it's ever been, and it's so sad that it's the last year of it, but this is a heck of a league right now.
Yeah. The irony of the Pac-12 going away, it's the best football league in America, the best quarterback league in America, and next week's going to be a big one with the Buffs fall 42-6 here at Oregon. We'll take a time out here to Stampede. Our silent reporter and former quarterback Bobby Passamento joins us next.